Hello, it's 27 July 2025, Sunday. Okay, let's start this one. 3, 2, 1. Here live, it's 27 July 2025, right? We got a Toshiba RT-S85. Oh, we forgot the scissors. We're always forgetting something. Okay, we got the scissors. There's scissors. Okay. Alright, so first of all, I've had an RT-S85 before. I repaired it and I sold it to somebody in New York City. Oh, I remember. Here's another one right here. This one here works, but this channel is louder than that one. And I have the cassette deck running, so let's hit stop. Wait, one stop. Okay. This in here, see if we get to play. Let's see, so, well, and now we can't hear anything. It's supposed to be playing. It's playing up here. I don't. That's okay. So there we go. But you see, that channel is very faint. Barely hear it. So I probably have to go through it and clean all the switches once again and try the recording bar switch again and like that. Alright. Anyway, so that's about the only issue with that. I think it's the part of the volume, part of the switch, or this volume, the balance, and then the recording bar switch, which means I have to take it all apart again and try and clean that to get this speaker to work. It does work a little bit, but it's faint. And I think it's just wore out, really. But anyway, so long story short, I found another one online, and I want to say that the Japanese people are just so polite. So I printed out what they wrote in their listing, because I just wanted to read it to you. Thank you for your interest in this product. Please read the following and wait for your bid. Since there is no outlet, meaning there is no power outlet, no electrical cord, we have not been able to confirm that it is powered. Only the main unit. What does that mean, only the main unit? It only has one unit. It is a junk item. The unit is old. No kidding. So there's discoloration, small scratches and dirt. Well, I expect that. It's old. Please check the condition of the photos. Please understand that it is a current product and check and judge it with reference to the photos. There are no other accessories. Since it is a used item, please bid after understanding there may be signs of wear, scratches, rust, dirt, etc. But the main thing that caught my eye is that since there is no outlet, we have not been able to confirm that it is powered. So, how do they run things over in Japan? They just run on sunlight? Oh my gosh. So they must have gotten one of these without a power cord. And since they don't have electricity in Japan, because they don't have an outlet, they couldn't check out this model right here. So I'm going to unbox it and plug it into something that I know has power, and like that. So there's my cassette. I know it works. This is electrical power, which I know is good because it's been working. So let me get to it and open this up and see what I got. All right, so here it is. It is packaged practically the same size as the box, so I don't expect, but I'm amazed that it got here without any gouges or whatever, so I'm expecting it to be in good condition. I might have one layer of bubble wrap, I don't know, but here we go. So like that, like this, and then here, and then yeah, that's it. Okay, so yeah, so wow. Look at that packaging job. One layer of bubble wrap. Talk about economy service. There you go. And yeah, wow. Okay, so just another. Well, we just dump it out like this, I guess. Let's see. Nothing in the box. This is the really small dimples bubble wrap, so it's just anyway. Here's that, and yep, like that. Then here we've got, okay, and then, oh, they put tape on here. Okay. And so it looks identical to that one. Let's see here. Okay, so just put this out of the way. So this down, and well, here, I'll just stand over here like this. Let's see here. If I get this to come beside this. So there we are. Looks, yeah, looks identical. Okay. So let's put this one down here. Plug this in and see what happens. All right. So. Works. Got a hum. Okay. We got balance, kind of, sort of. That needs to be cleaned up. That can turn. We're on, let's see, SF, okay. This is AM.
Tax-free income, we've been designing a lot of these strategies.
FM.
From there.
What? It's
okay, so this is tape, radio, and line in. This is your mono, stereo. Well, we didn't do that. Let's put it on stereo and flip it back to the radio briefly. Whoops. Okay, so stereo comes in stereo. This is your tape equalization, you know, normal, chrome, and metal. Automatic loudness, balance, bass and treble, headphone jack, and that's your microphone jack. This is your mixing mic. It's got your programmable for the music quick jumping selector, time count editor, and all that. All right. Let's see if the tape player works. Let's see here. Open that up. Will it? It needs a complete set of belts. Nothing rotates in here. Not fast forward, not rewind, not that. So, okay. That's all we know there. Alright, so make this short. Let's take a look at the rest of it. Alright, so We know it works. We know we got stereo. We know need to clean some controls. And we've got a, let's see here. And very good. The battery compartment is rust-free, which means that this is a very good condition model to refurbish. I don't know if you can see that, but it's rust-free. Looks like that. This is a good candidate for new belts and everything else. And so on and so forth. And then this takes what? This takes this is an 8D battery model. Alright, so this will kick out some sounds. You can ask that guy in New York City, I can't remember his name. He got one from me after I rebuilt it. I'm happy. Okay. That's all. Just this model. Okay, so whoopsies. Let's see here. And what other Toshibas do I have? I have these. Those Toshibas up there, that one, this one. And that's a Hitachi, I think. There's a Toshiba. There was a big Toshibas here. So, well, that's Sanyo, that's Sears. Well, it's around here somewhere. Maybe I already passed it up. No, it's around here. I don't know. I'll be all day in here looking for something. Anyway, I've got. That's a JVC. That's a, who knows? There's Iowa and Panasonics and Sanyos and Nationals and Sonys and these Toshibas here. Iowa, Sanyo, 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 and there's more Sanyo over there. Jack Dowdy is watching. All right, well, Jack, and then here's the, the Sansui I was pointing out to somebody, and here's the other Sansui, and we got more in the other room, but I can't remember what happened to that Toshiba RT-8900 model. There's, did it make it on the floor? Oh no, that's a, okay. It's around here somewhere. I'll find it again. Not, here's another Sanyo. Here's more stuff. I don't know what happened to it. Anyway, here's a Shark. Bunch of Sanyos. Okay. I put these back, neaten this area up again. I'll get to those JVCs someday soon. People keep asking me about these JVC M70s, and I didn't bring my flashlight, but they're way back in the corner here. I have to move all this stuff out of the way just to get to those 3 M70s, or 4. And we got the Bose back in the corner there, and we've got some other things I don't know. Anyway, had too much fun. Gotta go. Thanks for watching. Good day. Bye-bye. Alright, so while that's queuing up, alright, so now just here, get this camera before you forget. Alright, so yeah, you saw that, right? So here it is in all its glory. Another 13-minute. Did I mention it had a complete antenna? There's a complete antenna. Yay. Okay. Anyway, so much fun. Thanks for watching. Good day. Bye-bye. Wait, no, stop.